Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome live to the Gaiety Theatre Dublin for Eurosong 87. And here are your hosts for this evening, Marty Whelan and Maxie.
Thank you very much. And a very good evening, everybody. Welcome to us live here at the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin for Eurosong 87.
Opening our show this evening, the Dublin City Ballet, and a beautiful piece called Time Dance. Now, you remember, you first saw that when Eurovision came to Ireland in 1981, and it was written by Bill Whelan and Donal Lunny. Now, up until now, this gala evening has been known as the National Song Contest. Well, there's a new title, Eurosong, and this year it's Eurosong 87.
Yes, it is. Now, Ireland has entered the Eurovision Song Contest on 21 occasions. On 18 of those occasions, we were placed in the top 12. We've won it twice, and obviously it's the hope of everybody here and at home tonight that the song selected this evening will take back to Ireland the Grand Prix de Europe from Belgium on the 9th of May.
Every song you'll see performed here tonight has already won £250 by just reaching the final. And the overall winner tonight wins a cash prize of £1,000, the chance to represent us in Eurovision in Belgium on the 9th of May, and a beautiful silver medallion designed especially for tonight by Brian Clark.
And I'm particularly thrilled that Maxie's here with us tonight because it's the first time that Maxie's been involved in this contest when she can't lose. Which is not a bad idea. See? I'll tell you, she didn't leave with embarrassment. I'll tell you where she's gone in a second. And let me come to our panel of judges for this evening. It's a bit different this year because our panel of judges are located here in the theatre. There's also a different voting system, but I'll come to that later on. So our panel of judges are, number one, Larry Gogan, whose claim to fame is that he continues to be Ireland's #1 disc jockey, which I find very depressing, Larry. Our second judge is Twink, the only person who can take on Derek Davis every week and win, much to his annoyance. Twink, by the way, is off to Zambia tomorrow for a special St. Patrick's Day special, which should be wonderful, I'm sure. Paddy Murray is number 3. Now, he is a TV critic with the Herald. He's a wonderful writer, great wit, depth, wonderful person, and if I keep on going like this, he's bound to give us all a good review for tonight, so give him a warm welcome. Our fourth judge for this evening is Lynn Fitzgerald, who is the General Manager of A&M Records in Ireland, and of course currently spearheading the recent mega status of Chris de Burgh. Lynn Fitzgerald. Oh, I see a familiar face in box number 5, Father Brian Darcy, writing for the Sunday World, reflecting on My Breakfast Show, and everyone's confident in the business, and he still finds time to get a roof onto Mount Argus. Wonderful man. Judge number 6 is Linda Martin, pipped in Eurovision, as we all recall, 3 years ago with Terminal 3, and one of the most popular attractions around Ireland. By the way, she's double jobbing tonight. She's in Cavan, and if you're worried, she's all right. She's on her way to Cavan after tonight's performance, and still using Ribena on her hair. Yeah, I know. Linda Martin. Judge number 7 is Pete St. John, famous composer of the Rare Old Times, to name but one. He's worked with Danny Doyle, the Dubliners, so many more, and if he doesn't know a good song, well, nobody does. Pete St. John. Next to Pete, we have Eve Jones. Now, Eve comes from Limerick. She's Radio 2's latest Limerick link. She's also a friend of Maxie, which is, you know, say too much. She's currently following in Michael McNamara's footsteps, which is what everybody does. That's Eve Jones up there. Judge number 9 for this evening is Frank McNamara, who, as we all recall from The Late Late, plays a mean piano. And also, he recently married one of the A-Team, Teresa Lowe. Very clever. Frank McNamara. Judge number 10 is Michael O'Riordan. He's chairman of the Irish Music Publishers Association, and he possesses one of the most devastating smiles in this business. There it is. I knew we'd have it. And Helen Quinn is judge number 11, once a Bosco script writer. She wants us to remember that. I think it's important that we do. And she's now on the showbiz trail with the Evening Press. That's Helen Quinn. And our final judge for this evening is Jackie Hayden, who was marketing manager for CBS Records in Ireland and is now the general manager of Hot Press magazine, which is Ireland's only rock paper. Ladies and gentlemen, our panel of judges. Now, obviously, every panel must have a chairperson, and the chairperson tonight is the head of variety at RTE, or RTE TV, very important. That's Avril McCrory. And she's very important, obviously, as a chairperson, but also in the event of a tie, Avril will have a casting vote. So everybody smile at Avril. It's very important that you do that. Our scrutineer is no stranger to this particular event, or indeed any of these types of events that RTE run, and that's Frank Whelan. I know your toes were tapping earlier on, by the way, to the orchestra, who are wonderful, of course. Tonight, as always, under the baton of Noel Keelahan. And so we go now. Let's get straight into the contest. We go to the Muppet Box, where Maxie has eventually found herself. She was actually just playing for time to get there, with the composer of Song A.
Marty, nothing you could say will spoil my evening. It's a very special night for me because after all these years, I finally get to meet Twink. Now, you don't remember this because you're too young, but she sang in a group in the 60s with my mother.
Walk away.
Anyway, less of the cheek and on with the contest, because we have 9 songs to hear, as you already know, and I have with me the composer of Song A, I'm in a Tizzy. Please welcome Vincent Soy. Vincent.
Thank you very much.
What an unusual name. Where does it come from?
Soy will originally come from Belgium, believe it or not, Belgium, Luxembourg area.
So this is a cheap way of getting a flight over to visit the relations, is it, if the song wins?
Hope so indeed, aye.
I love the title, I'm in a Tizzy. Where does that come from?
Well, I think it originates from my wife, who always gets in a tizzy over the housework and anything at all.
And you're the quiet one of the family, are you?
I'm indeed, I'm the second in command.
You have a lovely northern accent. What part of the north are you from?
County Down.
Do you write many songs?
This is just my second song I wrote. I co-wrote the other song, was Northern Ireland World Cup song. This was my first time on my own.
So you have only written 2 songs and you've had massive success already with them both.
Thank you. Well, that's the only second one, yeah.
Well, we wish you the very best tonight.
Thank you very much indeed.
I'm in a Tizzy is Song A.
All right then, let's begin with Song A. The singer is a new name, which is always welcome. Last year, she recorded with Van Morrison, and this year, naturally enough, she's here tonight, she hopes to go to Belgium to represent Ireland. Song A, I'm in a Tizzy, composed by Vincent Soy, and performed for us now by Rosie Hunter.
Tizzy, with your magic charms, when you hold me in your arms, I feel the earth move, taking my feet from below me. I am drowning in a sea of love, and I swear by the stars above, I am chained down, and you're the one who holds the key. I'm walking on a tightrope, I am scared that I'll fall down. The love light is blinding me, I can see the ground. It's up to you, baby, everything is in your hand. Whatever you decide, I will understand. Ooh, hey, hey. You drive me crazy with your searching eyes. I'm so excited I could touch the sky. You know how to love a lady. There's a shiver running down my spine. I am fighting all the time to keep control when I am with you, baby. I'm walking on a tightrope. I am scared that I'll fall down. The love light's blinding me. I can't see the ground. It's up to you, baby. Everything is in your hands. Whatever you decide, I will understand. Ooh, I am drowning. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. I'm in a tizzy. Ooh, I'm drowning. You drive me crazy. You drive me crazy. I'm in a tizzy. Ooh, I'm drowning. Ooh, you drive me crazy. You drive me crazy.
Isn't that nice to hear? That's song A receiving a very, very strong reaction from our audience here in the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin. Bringing us nicely up to song B, Louise, written by Jody McStravick. Jody.
Hi.
How are the nerves? Hi, Joe.
Dribbling.
Oh,
no,
my goodness.
Not too bad, not too bad. Getting by, slowly but surely.
I'm very surprised to see that. You are a man of vast experience in the National Song Contest, aren't you?
Yeah, this is the third time round. You know, third time lucky. Ma, vote, Ma.
Vote,
it's
vote,
okay.
vote.
Yeah, it's the third time. It doesn't make it any easier. God, I'm terrified.
I was going to say that. Is it not getting easier, or is it because it's harder because you know what can go wrong?
Well, the third time round, I'm able to appreciate the fact that everybody is so fantastic. You know, you're working with the people all day, and they're really magnificent. The first time around, you don't. You just walk around with a big blank in front of your eyes. But this time, yeah, you realize that everybody's great.
Have you heard any songs?
Yeah, and I'm frightened.
It doesn't help. Tell me about Louise. Who is Louise?
Louise is somebody very, very special. That's all I can say.
No,
She's the
everybody
very
is doing
first-
this to
No,
me
it's not
tonight. They
fair.
won't
It's
tell
not
me.
fair. No, it's not fair. I can't tell you.
If your song wins, you'll have to tell everybody.
If my song wins, I'll tell everybody. It'll be worth it.
Is Louise watching tonight? Just tell me that much.
No.
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 No. She does exist, not in
She
your...
does, yeah. Oh, yeah. In a big
Who's
way.
watching tonight at home?
Well, Mum and Dad are here. Hiya. And my brother, I hope, is here, and one or two friends, and I've got lots of people. Hello, the boomerang.
And
Hello,
you have a
everybody.
sister, didn't you? Bought you a guitar or something years ago,
I've
isn't that
got
right?
two sisters, yeah. My elder sister, Catherine, yeah. No, she didn't buy my guitar. I stole a cassette to buy a guitar.
So you'll have lots and lots of people to buy the record.
Which one?
I won't delay any longer. Good luck to you, Jody.
Thanks, love.
Very best.
Take care.
Very hard man, as you can see, to get a word out of. That's Jody McStravick, no stranger to this contest. If you're ready then, song B, Louise, composed and performed for us now by Jody McStravick.
Never give me a kiss no more. You never answer my calls. You're always talking with someone else, and you never see me at all. I see my Louise. What do you see in him at all? Louise, what do you see in him at all? Taking on my own on a Saturday night, looking for that look in her eye, wishing that I'd be here with you tonight. You never told me you had someone. You never told me a thing. You only treated me like some fool. Tell me why not stop it to think I see my Louise. What do you see in him at all? Louise, what do you see in him at all? Aching on my own on a Saturday night, looking for that look in her eye, wishing that I'd be to the parks no more. You never seem to be home. You're always lying with someone else, and I'm left here lying alone. I say, my Louise, what do you say to him at all? Louise, what do you say to him at all? Louise, what do you say to him at all? Louise, what do you say to him at all?
And so we're ready to hear song C. And once again, I'm still backstage because, again, the singer is the composer. This time, it's Charlie McGettigan. Charlie, how are the nerves now?
The nerves, I am shattered. But I'm having a great time, and it's just good to be here in the Gaiety, you know.
I'm sure you're enjoying talking to everybody else as well, because it's a great event, isn't it?
Well, this is one year that I was in this contest a couple of years ago, and I noticed this time the goodwill is absolutely fantastic. Everybody is wishing everybody else well, you know, and it seemed a little bit false before, but this time it's just everybody's genuine, you know.
I was going to say that there'll be people watching who'll say that can't possibly be true, but it is, isn't it?
It is true. I think it's true, all true show business people, you know, and especially in this country. You know, it's a small world, and everybody knows everybody else, and everybody wishes everybody to do well, you know.
Well, it's been a smashing year for you with the release of your album, Songs of the Night. How's that doing for you?
It's been doing great. We've been very lucky with the fact that a lot of the DJs like yourself played it for us.
Jockets.
You're a jockey. I love it. But I remember that word.
Okay.
But it really, they played it off the air, and we got great reaction to it.
But it's lovely to see that. You put the whole thing together yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, well, over a period of about 18 months. You know what it's like. I work during the day with the ESB, and had to go up at night time up to the north of Ireland to record, and come back again to the ESB and all that kind of stuff.
Now, if you're lucky tonight, will you give up the day job?
No, I like the day job.
Ah, you're sensible.
Yes, because I know it's good material for songs.
I am keeping you late. Mad signals. Off you go.
Right, okay.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Max.
Thanks, Charlie.
Right.
Nice little plug there for Radio 2 FM as well, very important. Now, another singer-songwriter to perform his own song, Song C, Are You Shy? Composed and sung by Charlie McGettigan.
Cluttered up with secrets that never show your hand. Very few arrangements in your band. I could talk all night about you, and not being a single word. Got the shortest story ever heard. Are you shy? Are there some more reasons why you don't seem to laugh or to cry? Or is it simply that I can't see? Or is it fair? There has to be something to share. I wonder if it's really there. Or is it simply that I can't see? Keep a short selection, seldom someone new. You suffer their devotion to you. Stimulating conversation would seem where you are at, but mostly you're just talking through your hat. Are you shy? Or are there some more reasons why you don't seem to laugh or to cry? Or is it simply that I can't see? Or is it fair? Or do you care? There has to be something to share. I wonder if you're really there. Or is it simply that I can't see? You get that look upon your face that kind of look that's hard to trace, but it conveys that you don't want to know me. You don't want to know me, are you shy? Or are there some more reasons why you don't seem to laugh or to cry? Or is it simply that I can't see you? Are you shy? Or are there some more reasons why you don't seem to laugh or to cry? Or is it simply that I can't see you? I can't see you. Are you shy?
That's a nice warm reception for Song C from our theatre audience here in the Gaiety. Right then, 1 out of the 9 songs is the Auron Oscailga, and that's Song D. It's written by Margaret O'Brien and Mary Collins. Margaret, who writes the song, who writes the music, and who writes the words?
Well, the words come first. Mary's the boss.
Do you agree with that? You're sisters, aren't you?
If she says so. Yes.
Where are you from?
From Cork
What part of Cork?
City, Cork City. And,
You grew up together?
oh yes,
Was music always part of the family then?
it was. Yes, from early age we did piano, violin, the usual, you know, that you do. And the songs just started, I think, only about 5 years ago.
Why do you think a lot of people should enter as Irish songs from the native language?
Well, there's so much repetition in popular music that the words should be no problem to anybody, Irish or English or Dutch.
And do you think more people should take part in the language?
Oh, certainly we're in the minority tonight, you know, 1 out of 9.
What sort of a reaction did you get to people when they heard the song was through?
Well, very good reaction. Everybody understood the words and they loved the singer, of course.
Well, that's a magic sign for a start. We're ready to hear the song. Goramila Mahagat.
All right, Maxie. Well, of our 9 songs in Eurosong 87, this is the entry in Irish. To sing it is another of our new names. From Bunratty Castle, minus a harp gay, if you're watching us at home, no harp at all, via a very successful stint as one of the wonderful cabin crew with Aer Lingus. And now to Eurosong 87. Song D, O Dimmick to composed by Margaret O'Brien and Mary Collins, and sung for us now by Valerie Armstrong.
Dimmick to ani how
Well, we're at the halfway point in tonight's final. Absolutely no shortage of reaction here in the Gaiety Theatre in Dublin. We're moving along now to Song E. It's called All of My Life, and the composers are E.J. Cranny and Paddy Kelly. Where is E.J., Paddy?
E.J. unfortunately cannot be here tonight. He's working very hard with his own band in London at the moment, and due to circumstances beyond his control, he cannot be here tonight.
So we have to clear a passageway to the nearest telephone when the result is announced tonight, have we?
Well, I have a call booked to London as soon as the show is over. He's waiting at the other end to hear the result.
Now, how did you two meet?
We met about 5 years ago in Dublin. The two of us are working there. We formed a band called Street Talk, which we wrote a lot of material for. We've been writing since 1980 to 85.
And were you writing songs before you met E.J.?
I was writing songs about 5-6 years before that, and we decided to enter a song for the Euro, and this year it was entered. It was the first year it was entered, so...
And what was your reaction when you heard the good news?
Absolutely delighted.
Well, I'm sure it'll be the beginning of a very, very successful partnership. Very good luck to you tonight.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, Maxie, thank you for that. And to sing the song Spider Simpson, it seems to be doing more than anyone else. Oh, you know him out there, all right. He seems to be doing more than anybody else to bridge the East-West divide. They say he's only huge in Czechoslovakia. So here it is then, Song E, All My Life, composed by E.J. Cranny and Paddy Kelly, and sung tonight by Spider Simpson.
So many years have passed me by, so many tears have come and died, a million tears like rain I've cried. Still I love you. Youthful dreams are faded now, those crazy dreams to time about. The one thing that's still sure somehow, and that's my love for you. Now I love you all my life, and now I love you all my life, and now I love you all my life. Darling, I swear I'll be true. I'll never stop loving you. No, no. Those summer nights so long ago, we were so young and our love did grow. But time moved on, and this I know, I still love you. No winter comes and skies turn gray, and when we meet that final day, one thing no one can take away, that's my love for you. And now I love you all my life, and I will love you all my life, and now I love you all my life. Darling, I swear I'll be true. I'll never stop loving you. No, no. Girl, I'll never stop loving you. No, no, I will love you all my life. I will love you all my life. And I will love you all my life. Darling, I swear I'll be true. I'll never stop loving you. No, no, I will love you all my life. And I will love you all my life.
Well, we've had 5 of the songs now in Eurosong 87, with just 4 more to go. And I'm out of breath from running from the Muppet Box backstage again, but I have to, because again, the writer is the performer. Song F, Whisper Whisper, and the writer is Brian O'Reilly.
How are you, Maxie?
I'm very well. How are you? And thoroughly enjoying the evening, are you?
I am, yeah. It's going well.
Now, who's watching at home? There's a very foreign accent to me.
Well, they're all up. They all came up to bring the support. So my wife and family and a few friends, they're out there.
It makes a huge difference to have friends around you at a time like this, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. When you're up from the country, especially.
Now, you have won the Castlebar Song Contest, the Charleville Song Contest, what else? The Cavan International.
Cavan,
So
yeah.
Eurovision has to be next, hasn't it?
Well, we'll hope so.
If that's the plan, is it?
Yeah.
Have you entered many times for Eurosong?
I could make about 2 albums out of the songs I've put in.
And the musical, of course, Children of Lyre, that was great success, wasn't
that was
it?
a great success. That was a few years ago. But this song, Whisper Whisper, comes from a musical called Buskin, which we had great success with last year in the Everyman and in the Opera House in Cork, and as well we took it to London.
Marvellous. What was the reaction like over there?
Great, very good.
So you thoroughly enjoyed it?
We did, yeah. We did.
How much of your time do you spend writing and actually performing?
Performing with the band, we're not performing that much at the moment. We probably play once or twice a month. As regards writing, I try and write constantly, but it all depends on pressures and various things like that.
Well, if you're successful tonight, you'll be performing an awful lot because everybody want to hear the song again and again and again.
Hopefully.
Good luck to you, Brian. Thanks for chatting with
Maxie.
us backstage.
Thank you.
Well, Brian said it all. He certainly did. So song F is Whisper Whisper, written by Brian O'Reilly and performed now with his band, Loudest Whisper.
You don't need a space-age rocket ship. Yeah, it's easy to fly when you wanna go high. Just jump on your own ego trip. Press the button on your talking machine. Just talk to the man in the room. Tell him you're on your way to the stars and you'll be arriving there soon. You don't need a space-age rocket ship. It's easy to fly when you wanna go high. Jump on your own ego trip. Whisper, whisper, and nobody will hear because there's too much noise around. Shout aloud above the crowd and ride your own merry-go-round. Poor Jack, yeah, he breaks his back working for the company. Does all he can, a quiet man, serving so faithfully. But he'll never progress up the file. There's no place for the meat. The wheel that goes squeak is the wheel that will get all the oil. Whisper, whisper, and nobody will hear because there's too much noise around. Shout aloud above the crowd and ride your own merry-go-round. Whisper, whisper, and nobody will hear because there's too much noise around. Shout aloud above the crowd and ride your own merry-go-round. Ride your own merry-go-round. Yeah, ride your own merry-go-round. Ride your own merry-go-round.
We've only 3 songs left to hear in Eurosong 87 now, and we're going to hear Song G, every single move she makes. The writer is beside me, but not for long. Mark Costigan.
Hello, Max. How are you?
How are the nerves?
Steady, steady. We're keeping good.
You're in the backing vocals, isn't that right?
That's right. I want to keep an eye on Paul, just in case if he gets forgets any words, I'll be right behind him to remind him.
Tell me a little bit about the song. When did you write it?
Well, in fact, I wrote it about 2 years ago. I had no idea that it would ever get into the National Song Contest. I just wrote it for my own enjoyment. And I entered it as a safety net, just in case the other song that I entered didn't get in. And that's how it turned out.
Who is the lady in the song?
Ah, that's my secret.
Everybody has a secret tonight. Nobody's telling me anything. Tell me, why did you choose Paul to sing it?
Well, I think, I'm biased, but I think Paul is extremely talented. I think he's a great singer. I think he's a great saxophone player. And I think he's going to be a star. So why not choose a star?
I'm sure by now people will remember your voice and recognise it from Late Date on RTE1 and mainly music. When did the broadcasting come into your life?
Broadcasting came in very recently. I mean, I'm now 27. No,
Same age as me, Mark. Isn't that a coincidence? My goodness, off you go.
But I was playing music for quite a few years, and then it's too long a story to go into it now, but I fell into the broadcasting and I find that I really enjoy it.
Well, it does go hand in hand, doesn't it?
Ah, it does. It helps to know your music when you're playing records. It certainly does.
Certainly does. I'm getting mad hand signals to stop chatting and let you go on and do your work. Good luck tonight, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Well, our new singer for this song comes from a circus family where he started his career playing saxophone and also doing roller balancing acts simultaneously and at the same time. Very clever boy, this. So will you please welcome with Song G, Every Single Move She Makes, composed by Mark Costigan and sung for us now by Paul Duffy.
And when she cries, there are no tears, no souvenirs left behind, no emotion shown, no cover blown, just a shadow there. And when she smiles, the sun can't get, tries hard to match her style, sensual and free, enslaving me with no hope of release. Lingers on in my mind. Every moment she's awake is the only one of its kind. And when she cries, there are no tears, no souvenirs left behind, no emotion shown, no cover blown, just a shadow there. And every single move she makes, every move lingers on in mind. Lingers on. Every moment she's awake. Yeah. Is the only one of it. Every single move she makes lingers on in my mind. Every moment she's awake is the only
This is an exciting evening, I'll tell you that. Our next singer is no stranger to RTE screens because she walked away with the top honours in Screen Test. But it's our first time to meet the composer, Patrick McCullough. Patrick, you're not a full-time musician, are you?
I'm not, Maxie, no. I'm a graphic designer. You know, I practice a couple of times a week, you know, playing the guitar and you know, write songs. I've been writing songs since I was about 14 and playing in bands at school and, you know, my spare time.
So when can you fit in the songwriting? You work 9 to 5, do you?
Well, 9 to half 5. But a couple of times a week, you know, I just sort of sit down and sort of for relaxation, and then it's sort of grown over the years, and you know, the songs seem to be getting, you know, better at it.
Now, I know you entered several songs several times for the National Song Contest, or Eurosong 87 as it is now. Why do you think this one actually made it to the final?
Well, a few facts. I think it's a good song. I didn't necessarily think it was a Eurovision song, first of all, but you know, what played a part and what helped it, I was playing with a band last year, Night Porter, and you know, they did a really nice demo of it, and you know, I think a good demo helps the song in a contest like this tremendously, you know.
You think that was the lucky break?
Well, I think it's a lucky break. I mean, I'm glad to be here tonight and just see what happens.
It's a good tip for future people who want to enter. Good luck to you, Patrick.
Thanks very much, Max.
All right, well, in 1986, Jenny Stanley won the Screen Test programme. She went on then to perform here at the Gaiety in a panto, and here she is tonight to sing Song H, You're Not Around, composed, as you heard there, by Pat McCullough, and sung by Jenny Stanley.
And so to our final song, Song I, Hold Me Now. This young man has set a record that is very, very hard to beat. As a singer, he won for Ireland in Eurovision in 1980, and as a writer, he came second in 1984 with the composition Terminal 3, sung by Linda Martin. He needs no introduction. Johnny Logan.
Good evening.
Welcome back to the National Song Contest, or Eurosong as it's now known.
Thank you.
How does it feel to be taking part as a singer this time round?
If I said a little bit nervous, would you believe me?
Are you nervous after all these years?
Shaking like a leaf, yeah.
Why?
I think I'm more aware of what I'm doing this time round than the last time.
What's the song all about?
It's very personal. It was written a long time ago.
Am I not allowed to ask?
No.
Everybody's going to be wondering now. I'll tell you one thing you can't clear up for me. Sean Sherrod, Sean O'Hagan and Johnny Logan are three names you're associated with. Can you explain how there are three divine names in the one person?
Well, my father's real name is Charles Alphonsus Sherrard, and it didn't sound good for an Irish tenor, so he called himself Patrick O'Hagan. So in my early career, I was known as Sean O'Hagan. And then somebody heard my voice and said, he sounds like a Johnny Logan to me. It was an Italian lad. And he changed my name to Johnny Logan. That's Roberto
right.
De Nova. Roberto.
Roberto. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So you're going on stage in about 30 seconds. Can I wish you luck?
Did
and not
you
hold
say
you
30
back.
seconds? Yeah. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot, Johnny.
Thanks,
Good luck tonight.
Well, Johnny Logan, as Maxie said, needs no introduction. He, of course, won for Ireland in 1980. With our final song tonight, Song I, called Hold Me Now, written by Sean Sherrard, same thing. Will you please welcome Johnny Logan?
Don't close your heart to how you feel. Dream, and don't be afraid the dream's not real. Close your eyes, pretend it's just the two of us again. Make believe this moment's here to stay. Touch me the way you used to do. I know tonight could be all I'll have with you. From now on, you'll be with someone else instead of me. So tonight, let's fill this memory. For the last time, hold me now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Time will be kind while we're apart. And your tears will have no place in your heart. I wish I could say how much I'll miss you when you're gone. How my love for you will go on and on. And hold me now, don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now and try to understand that. I hope at last you found what you've been searching for.
Welcome back after the break. What about the standard of the songs this year? You pleased? Well, now we have a little treat for you while the judges have to make up their minds because the standard is very high and they have to decide what songs they like best. Will you please welcome the band that did so well for Ireland and Bergen and Norway last year, Love Bug.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. That was a song called Before You Go. Well, it's great to be back at the National Song Contest once again, or should I say Eurosong 87. And we would like to wish everyone backstage the best of luck. It was a nervous time for us last year. And also, we'd like to thank everyone who helped us in 1987. This time we're going to do a song from our new album. It's called Every Time You Leave.
Hey girl, how do you do?
Thank you. Thank you. That was a song called Fallout. Well, we've come to our last song here tonight. The song that we brought to the Eurovision Song Contest. With special thanks to Kevin Sheeran. You Can Count on Me. I was so happy with you. My hopes and dreams had all come true, and our love shone for all the world to see. As if you turned out the light, your love was gone overnight, and all I'm left are words you said to me. You can count on me. You can count on me. Till the end of time, plus eternity. You can count on me. You can count on me. I'll be by your side. You can count on me. I see despair all around. All of the world is upside down, and there's no light ahead that I can see. If we could only be friends, give it a chance and try again. Maybe we can relive the words you said to me. You can count on me. You can count on me. Till the end of time, plus eternity. You can count on me. You can count on me. I'll be by your side. You can count on me. You can count on me. Don't you know you can count on me? I'll be by your side. You can count on me. You can count on me. You can count on me. Count on me till the end of time, plus eternity. You can count on me. You can count on me. Count on me. I'll be by your side. You can count on me.
And welcome back. Welcome to part 3 and the all-important Eurosong 87 scoreboard. The excitement backstage, as you can imagine, is at that sort of stage at this stage. So let me just say something to you now about the voting system. Each judge has a maximum of 10 votes per song, and each song will get all its votes at one time. All right, so there's only one batch of votes, if you like, for each song each time. So I'll call on the jury now, please, for Eurosong 87. For song A, I'm in a Tizzy. Could we have your votes, please? 6, 4, and 4. Then we have 3, 6, 6. 6, 6, 5. And one more batch. 6, 6, 6. So let's see what sort of total we get for song A, I'm in a Tizzy, a total of 64. Your votes, please, jury, for song B. That's Louise. Thank you, Patty. 5, 4, 6. Second batch. 4, 6, 5. 5, 5, 6. And 5, 5, 4. For song B, Louise, a total of 60. Move on now to song C, Are You Shy by Charlie McGettigan. Your votes, please, for song C. 7, 5, 8. 5, 8, 5. 5, 8, 6. And 7, 5, 6. The total votes for song C, Are You Shy? 76. And now we have the votes for the Irish entry, the song in Irish this year. Song D, O Dimric to Uam. Can we have your votes, please? 6, 7, 6. 4, 7, 7. 7, 6, 7. And 5, 4, 5. The total votes for song D, 71. Now, can we have your votes, please, for song E, All My Life? 6, 5, 6. 4, 6, 6, very popular number. 6, 7, 7. And 7, 5, 4. Song E, All My Life, 69. We move on now to song F, Whisper, Whisper. That's loudest whisper. Can we have your votes, please? 5, 4, 3. 2, 5, 5. 6, 4, 4. And 7, 3, 3. The total votes for song F, Whisper, Whisper, 61. 51. 51 as a total. So who have we got in the lead at the moment? Song C, Are You Shy by Charlie McGettigan. Song G now. Song G, Every Single Move She Makes. Can we have your votes, please? 8, 8, 8. 6, 8, 9. 7, 9, 9. And 8, 8, 7. Song G. And remember, of course, that there is no way that anybody can pick up any more marks. So you're looking at the final score for each song. Song G now, Every Single Move She Makes, with a score of 95. Your votes, please, for song H, You're Not Around. 6, 5, 5. 4, 6, 6. 6, 6, 5. And 7, 6, 6. Song H, You're Not Around, 68. So now we have it. We have one song left to get a tally for, and we have one clear winner at this stage so far, which is Every Single Move She Makes with 95. Can we please have your votes for song I, Hold Me Now? 9, 10, 10. 8, 10, 10. 10, 10, 10. 10-10-8. I think you'll agree we have a winner. The winner of Eurosong 1987, Song I, Hold Me Now, 114 votes to Johnny Logan. Well, there it is. We have a winner for Eurosong 1987. It certainly pleased the people here. I'm sure it's pleased the people at home. I think we'll now have a reprise of the winning song. Would you go to reprise?
Choking at the moment.
Certainly is.
Emotion.
Let's have a reprise of the winning song. You can pass them over there, Johnny. It's all right.
He's not parting with £1,000 for a
No, the
start.
check stays.
The flowers go with the check stays.
The winner of Eurosong 87, Song I, Hold Me Now, composed by Sean Sherrard and sung now triumphantly by Johnny Logan.
Don't close your heart to how you feel. Dream, and don't be afraid the dream's not real. Close your eyes, pretend it's just the two of us again. Make believe this moment's here to stay. Touch, and touch me the way you used to do. I know tonight is not all I'm gonna spend with you. From now on, you'll be with someone else instead of me. So tonight, let's fill this memory. And for the last time, hold me now. Don't cry, don't say a word, just hold me now. And I will know though we're apart, we'll always be together, forever in love. What do you say when words are not enough? Time will be kind while we're apart. And your tears will have no place in your heart. I wish I could say how much I'm